Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the SP404 mk2, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. This is session 34.2, and last session we got a loop going, so we can play this as long as we hold the pad down. It's going to respond to velocity, and it sounds pretty close to what we have recorded, what we played off of the Access virus. So from here, a few things to consider. One is we still have a mono, or we have a stereo sound. In this case, it actually doesn't, I'm not hearing any clipping, which is good, but, or anything where it might be popping. But I would usually advise that you just switch. It's easier to work with samples when you have, or especially doing zero cross as mono. I might suggest, just go to your pitch and speed, hold shift down, and then just rotate Control 3 all the way left for using just the left mono channel, or all the way right. Whoops, didn't mean to go there. Or all the way right for the right mono. I usually go left because the view that you see in the start and end, this is your left channel. It's what it's showing. It doesn't show the right channel, so it can get a little confusing, but should still sound the same. I mean, this is a pretty simple audio recording, and from here, we can now start doing some fun things, like if I exit out, if you go to shift and go to pitch and speed, we can now start adjusting the attack. So it starts quiet and then builds up. We can also adjust the release. Now, a problem here, as you can probably see, is it doesn't actually want to know, it doesn't know, or it doesn't know how to take what we've just recorded and play it out as a envelope, because it's going through that single cycle and then kind of getting stuck. So what I would suggest doing, if you want to go further with this, and this is just kind of a bummer for how it works here, but I would say resample. You're going to want to resample 1 into pad 2. And I'm just turn the volume down. Just play it for about as long as you think you're going to want that sample to be. I'm going to let go, hit record. So now we've got loop off, and you can hear, I can hold it down. It's still playing it. If you want to just check, we go to start and end. You can see the timeline is just going through. But this gives us the actual way to go into envelope with shift and pitch speed. And now we can have the attack. You'll be able to see visually where the attack is going to come in, and we can do the release. So you can have that go up, and then it's going to come down. And you can see we got some white space here on the end. You should probably trim that up if you want the release to actually work correctly. So let's just zoom in. And again, we'll do hit resample just to go to zero cross. Get that pretty tight. Tap menu. We'll just truncate it down. And now if we go back here, you can see gradually goes up, then it goes back down to near zero. And if you want it to just play as a full note, obviously, like we've done this before, just turn gate off. You just tap it, and then it'll just keep playing that note. Then it'll slowly come down. Now, if it's too long, if you want to adjust how long it is, just go to your start and end. I would say you can adjust your endpoint to how long you want to just kind of sculpt it. This isn't as nice as a lot of other samplers that have an ADSR. It's the way that SP404 mk2 works over a sample is basically the length of that sample, which is why this single cycle or 2 cycle isn't working correctly for what I would suggest or say other samplers work, but it's just the way it works. Maybe Roland will adjust some of this stuff later, I don't know, but for now, we at least have this, where depending on if you want the gate style or you want gate off, where you can kind of do that, you can at least get in and adjust the attack. Set the attack. You can set your hold. Whoops. Didn't mean to switch over there. So I was just going to say, like, you know, you kind of have it, you can hear it go down. So you at least have something where you can have it follow somewhat of an envelope. Beyond this, if you're looking for something that you want to be able to control a little bit more, another option would be to go into your master effects, and you can start working and manually writing your filter. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. But you know, you like the super, or that's not the super filter. This is this is the super filter. We can go in, hit remain just to hold the menu up. Turn sync off. We don't want any depth for the filter. We can go back to the other page, and now I can go like a low pass filter. And you know, you just kind of ride your filter. If you wanted to, just to play it that way. And that would be something if you want to just perform and do a resample into another pad to kind of do it. Anyway, I'm going to cut it here because I know it went a little bit long, and we'll keep going and see what we can do to keep tweaking the sound. Thanks, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Keep making music. If it sounds good, it is good. And peace.